Have you ever pondered over the nature of reality and the secrets of your being? Is it an illusion, or is it really the end-all and be-all of your existence? And most importantly, are you condemned to be controlled by your circumstances indefinitely? Will you forever be held back by the adversities in your environment, or is there a way out? Nobody can tell you with empirical evidence because science is not interested in answering these philosophical questions. Hence, the research on reality's metaphysical nature has been limited. Fortunately, you do not have to wait for science to give you permission to live your best life and experience your highest potential. If you do so, you are essentially granting it a status higher than your own will. In the metaphysical realm, nothing is more pertinent and significant than your mind and a sincere intention to get something done. It really is a make-believe world where miracles are natural and not an exception. The spiritual and enlightened beings have discovered and long propagated the truth that the world we are a part of is just one dimension of the infinite parallel realities. All matter is energy, and energy is boundless and timeless. It can exist beyond dimensions where there is no concept of time and space. You are a material being composed of energy too. Energy neither dies nor is created, but simply transforms itself from one form to another. So you, being an extension of energy, are limitless, more powerful than your wildest imagination. And how you appear to be in this reality is not all there is. You are a celestial being, spanning across various timelines and living in many parallel realities at the same time. Think of how each tiny, broken mirror fragment reflects the same image. Similarly, every version of you across all dimensions is a part of your divine spirit, the whole. And of course, each of these versions is intrinsically connected via threads of light and energy that cannot be seen, but can be accessed through the portal of your subconscious mind. We will get into the subconscious mechanism in just a minute. The most exciting part of the parallel realities is that another version of you from another dimension can help you navigate the problems you are facing in this dimension. So, while you might be struggling to earn money in this timeline, another parallel version of you might have already transcended that problem and gathered the wisdom to achieve financial freedom. And while you might need some guidance in landing your perfect partner, another parallel version of you may be happily married in another realm. Wouldn't you like access to the insights and information your other self has attained by going through the same trials and tribulations you are in right now? That would be like accessing a cheat code to life. But unlocking the messages your other self holds for you is a skill that needs to be learnt and mastered. The esoteric information presents itself in the form of signs, and you must be able to decode them to utilize the underlying intelligence. So if you really are interested in accessing this cheat code and unlocking the sacred messages from your parallel self, let's start today's video that will help you transform your life through infinite possibilities. This enchanting journey will give you all the answers you have been searching for until today. Your soul wants to evolve, and it wants you to experience all the miracles you intended to witness when you set forth your voyage in this 3D reality. By the end of this video, you would know all the signs and secrets from your higher self that would lead you down a path of infinite success, abundance, and prosperity. Quantum physics now tells us that subatomic particles can exist in multiple states at the very same time. So there exists a quantum field, the field of divine energy and consciousness, where all possibilities exist simultaneously. This quantum field is from where all your desires and ideas emerge, and every dimension of you rests here in the form of a possibility here, a mere potential of energy. This potential can, however, be turned into reality by giving it all your focus and attention. This is the simple process of manifestation in the 3D world. You start with a desire or an idea that comes from the field as everything else. When you were not in your physical body, you also existed in the same field as a spirit on its journey. But there has always been something extraordinary about you. Your soul had objectives, some goals it wanted to attain, and experiences it wanted to relish. In order to achieve those objectives, you could no longer remain non-physical. So, you chose your body as your carrier through this world, enabling you to interact with the material. While you poured some essence of your whole into this body, a significant part of you still resides in the same quantum field. First, in the form of thoughts, ideas, and aspirations. And secondly, in the form of parallel versions of you, each version carrying some incredible insights which would help you evolve on your path of self-discovery. All the desires you have extended from the quantum field and your parallel selves existing in other dimensions can help you attain them. They are clues from your higher self that would guide you to your ultimate destination, for your higher self knows what the soul exactly wants and what it needs to manifest in order to make the best of the 3D experience. So it goes without saying that living your life without contacting and receiving vital information from your parallel versions is akin to dying from thirst when you innately have access to vast water reserves. Why would you do that? Why not learn to interpret the signs from your consciousness, witnessing other realms, and using that wisdom to excel in this lifetime? If you are prepared to grow and excel, let's go over those signs one by one. But before going on to look for these signs and deciphering them, it's essential to recognize that each of these signs is like a glitch in a system. This sensory world of sight, taste, and touch is so overwhelming for your mind that it never gives you the time to reflect on your true self. Most humans are so mesmerized by the details of the outer world that they forget it's just a fantasy, a construct of the mind. But sometimes this illusion breaks for a micro moment, and you get to experience signs from dimensions way beyond this reality. The first very potent sign from the other dimensions is frequently encountered repeating numbers. Repeating numbers might look random, but there is something very special about them as they embody the information you need at a particular time. So it might have happened that you look at your clock and see 11:11. Or you drive past a car on the highway and notice 444 on the number plate. These numbers are everywhere. These numbers are mesmerizing and ignite a sense of curiosity within the observer, which is why they have been called angel numbers. Your angels, which are in fact different versions of you in other realities, are always trying to give you some unique inside information and trying to offer you help through these numbers. Recognizing that each recurring numerical sequence comes with its own unique message is key. 111 is a number associated with new beginnings in your life. This might be the end of a relationship and the start of a new one, or the beginning of a new work engagement. If you see this number, then know that your parallel version is encouraging you to focus on your desires and to set forth solid intentions for your future. Another potent angel number people often witness is 888. It is the one signifying prosperity and financial abundance. This number holds even more meaning if you are going through money problems and your financial situation is deteriorating. Through this divine sequence, your higher self tells you that a turn is just around the corner and you would soon be free from your financial woes. All you need to do is to keep an open mind and look at the opportunities that present themselves to you. They might be in the form of people, relationships, or even business ideas. Apart from angel numbers, you would sometimes experience a feeling of déjà vu in everyday life. It would look like you have experienced the exact moment before. This is a glitch in the system, blurring boundaries between this reality and other dimensions, so you must take notice. Your other self is trying to message you through these déjà vu events. Whenever you experience déjà vu, notice what thoughts were going through your mind at that exact time. Where was your mind focused? What were your feelings and emotions like? Then try connecting them with the surreal moment you experience as déjà vu. You would find many interesting connections between your inner state and the outer reality you just experienced. Before we move on to other signs, remember we briefly mentioned the role of the subconscious mind at the very start of the video. It's time to unpack that mystery. So your subconscious mind is the creator in your reality, for it is the portal through which you can access the quantum field. It is your key which unlocks the door to other dimensions and can assist you in extracting all the messages. But it's vital to understand that what kind of messages you will be able to receive depends on the conditioning of your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind creates your reality from the molds of thoughts and programs you have wired into it. It strictly does the job of replicating what it has been fed with and nothing else. It's impartial, unbiased, and highly objective. So the information you are going to get from your parallel realities will have to be aligned with the programs you have installed there. Your thoughts and emotional patterns must be on the same frequency as the message, or you will completely miss the message, given your limited mental comprehension skills. If you have programmed your mind with feelings of unworthiness and poverty, then even if your parallel self wants to help you out of your misery, it simply cannot. In this realm, your will, dictated by the programs in your subconscious, reigns supreme. If you think and feel like a victim, no message from the other realms can help you evade that reality. If you feel unlucky in relationships, your higher self cannot take you out of the predicament. Understanding this point about your subconscious programming is crucial in connecting with other dimensions. So in this case, a proactive approach would be to first rewire your subconscious with the programs of health, wealth, happiness, and abundance. And only then would you be able to manifest these possibilities and receive guidance from other dimensions. Another sign from your parallel self comes through your dreams. Your dreams not only put light on the inner secret workings of your subconscious, but they also help you connect with other realities. Have you ever heard of lucid dreaming? It's a phenomenon where the dream feels incredibly lifelike and you gain the ability to steer and manipulate dreams any way you desire. It turns out that what feels so vivid and accurate in the dream world are the experiences your parallel self is going through. So through your vivid dreams, you essentially get a glimpse of where you are in terms of spiritual evolution and what areas need to be worked on. Sometimes when you are making an important decision or making a choice, you get sudden intuitive nudges out of the blue. These intuitive nudges are not random, but another sign that a parallel version of you is trying to communicate and guide you through the process. It might seem like you are making a choice of such a kind for the very first time, but another version of you might have already made the wrong decision and lived through its consequences. So it's only natural that your other version would warn you of embarking on such an adventure. Whenever you catch a gut feeling about something important, know that it's your intuition and your other self giving you a message. Dismiss all other evidence and only listen to your gut feeling. That way you will never make a wrong decision. To nourish and heighten your intuition so that it may guide you at every step of your life, make use of mindfulness and meditation practices. Every morning after waking up and every night before going to bed, cleanse your mind and body from the emotional residues still lingering in your consciousness. Sit down comfortably and close your eyes. Breathe in long and slow all the way to your abdomen and then slowly let it out. Keep all your attention fixed on your inhales and exhales for a minimum of 15 minutes, and you will clear your mind and strengthen your intuition. Sometimes the signs from your parallel self are not so subtle and might wreak apparent havoc in your everyday life. This happens when the universe orchestrates challenges for you, and you feel like you have truly hit rock bottom. Going to these depths of despair and helplessness is essential so you may awaken to your innate power as the manifester of your reality. Most people only make meaningful changes in their thoughts, emotions, and behavior patterns only when they are pushed to the edge by the circumstances. Otherwise, we all are creatures of comfort that never want to let go of the sight of safe horizons. Only when you cannot change the physical reality or situations are you compelled to look inward and change your vibration. Your vibration is all you have. It's your only tool against the tumultuous currents of life and events. You win if you can hold a steady and positive vibration during the most challenging times. Because it's your dominant frequency creating the awful circumstances. The moment you fix the frequency, you change the situation. The equation is simple. Choose what circumstances and events you want to attract in your life and embody their underlying vibration. If you want to be successful, don't think about failure. Instead, embody the thoughts and vibrations of a successful person. If you desire to be loved, forget about all the notions of unworthiness you have accumulated in your mind over the years. You must understand that your goal is not to receive just any information from the other dimensions, but precise details aligned with your ambitions. The signs and data will only be beneficial if they help you transcend your limitations and live a happier, abundant life. So, train your mind and body with positive vibrations of love and gratitude. Offer gratitude for all the things you currently have in your life and all the blessings you want to attract. This process will elevate your vibration so you will become a potent conduit of signs of abundance and joy. Your wonderful life awaits you on the other side, so keep this process of spiritual expansion going.